You went through all that. Now we're actually recording on the Zoom, and we are now recording on the camera. So, yo, what is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Why Not Podcast. It's your boy, Karl.
And it's your boy, James. What's so funny?
And we're back with another episode, and we're so excited because she has finally pulled up to the pod. The one that we always talk about, that we never bring on here. Give it up for Princess!
Do we still, or was it 5 cents every single time we say her name?
50, actually.
50 cents?
Wait, oh yeah,
I
you
kept
didn't get
track.
your, yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't mention though she was going to get like
Actually, I
commission
think in
every
that
time.
episode it was more than 50 times, but you said 50, and I think it was actually more.
Well,
But it's okay.
Well, yeah,
keep a
guys.
tally.
This is Princess. She's a really great friend of ours, and she's actually the reason why I even got into... I'm going to say this, right? She's the reason why I have all the friends that I have today. She was the start. And so I'm going to say that. Yes, that's my ate. She is my ate for sure. Shut up. Anyway. So yeah, you've been in our... Well, you've been around James's life longer than you have in mine. So, but just to come from like the beginning of everything... tell us your origin story, all the crazy stuff from when you came out the womb, leading up to this day.
I'm not coming out.
You remember, right?
Oh my gosh, wait, what? No, coming out the womb.
Time out.
Coming out the womb. Time. But yeah, tell us your story.
Well, my name is Princess. Yes, it's my government name. I always get that as a question literally every day at work, in my life, at the grocery store. I am a full-time radiation technologist.
Tough.
Yeah. I do diagnostic x-rays and do CAT scans. And in my other jobs, I used to work at restaurants or pastry shops, and now I just have one job, which has been great. In terms of dance, I actually started dancing back when I was a little girl. But back when I was a little girl.
You sounded a little southern right there.
When I was a little, yeah,
A little
and then now
one.
we're over here.
Yeah, no, my parents, I think they wanted me to be some kind of prodigy of some kind of performing arts person. So they literally put me in everything. And I just remembered just having to show up and do whatever they told me to do.
That's a first. What Asian parents want you to become a prodigy of acting and performing arts?
Performing, singing, dancing.
You'll be doctor. You're going to be doctor.
Instruments. Like, I learned, 7, 8 different instruments for...
Dang.
And then
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then they had me dancing, obviously.
Yeah.
At one point, my dad wanted me to be like the next Celine Dion or whatever.
Oh, my bad,
so
dog.
I had to sing a lot for money. Yeah, and so that was like around 4 or 5 years old. Started with
Dang, they
Damn,
started her
they
young.
were
bro.
squeezing money out of you.
They
Yeah.
said child. They were gonna do like a
Well-
Jeanette McCurdy kind of thing. You know what I mean?
They weren't even waiting for you to become a full grown adult to get their ROI back.
On
They're
some-
like, let's just start making money off of
On
it
some
now.
Macaulay
No.
Culkin type.
Jeez.
But when little kids, they go up and they sing and it's so cute and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
that's where they got it
Everyone's gonna
from.
fall for the kids
Yeah.
singing, bro.
You
That's
know,
gonna
and
make.
it's something different when they start throwing money at you. You're like, cool.
I
Do you
get
still
that.
know how to play all those instruments till this day?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, can you name them? What did you play?
So I started with piano and then violin and then bandoria and then ukulele. What's the other? Octavina is the other one.
Octavina? What is Octavina?
So like in the Philippines, they have the bandoria, which is like, is it 9 strings?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something?
yeah,
It's a
yeah. I know what that is,
small-looking
yeah.
one. They have another one that's like a size up and it's like bigger.
Oh, it's bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's just a big version of that.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
okay,
much.
okay.
Did I say guitar? I can't remember.
I don't know, but guitar. Okay.
Vandoria.
Damn, bro.
The recorder, because everybody
Ooh.
had to learn the recorder.
Hot cross buns?
Yup.
No, I
no,
suck at the
SpongeBob.
What?
The theme song.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I've never.
You just did hot cross buns.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the GOAT.
I've always sucked at the recorder for some
Yeah.
reason.
How do you suck at the recorder?
I do not know.
I feel like there's another one, but I can't remember.
Mary had a little. I don't
Did you know how to play that?
Hell yeah.
I just.
So you're telling me if I bust out a piano right now that you could actually play a piano song?
Yeah.
Well, that's actually really funny because
Oh
we
my
have
gosh!
Oh, do we
no.
actually? I actually didn't know if he did or not.
Oh boy.
You should have probably never mentioned it.
You know, you're right.
Sorry. So, is there anything that you want to tell me right now that?
No,
Like,
I'm just trying to figure out which song would I play because I can't. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out once it comes out.
I mean, you could just do like a simple 4-chord song. That's like 1,000 songs already. I don't know the 4 chords though.
I'm pretty sure something would come out. You know, it's kind of like muscle memory.
Okay.
Like when people just throw something at you, you're like, I don't know how to do this, and then you just start
Then
doing
you
it.
start
You know, like when
making
dancers go
Mozart.
out and they're like, oh no, I don't dance, and they go like you know. I'm just like, man.
All right. So you're about to flex
Oh
on
gosh,
us.
he is.
Oh yeah,
serious.
he has a whole keyboard.
He is legit.
I didn't know that this is what we were doing today.
Oh.
Okay, well, we have a keyboard, guys. This is the first time where we're going to have an actual live performance for you guys, and we'll just.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the
Oh wait,
Why
we're
Not?
actually restarting?
Did you not want to?
No,
Okay, you know what? We're here now. We're back.
no. She went through a whole spiel.
So she finally has a piano
Okay.
without, it's a whole story, but she finally has a piano, so now she's going to play it for us. All right, you got to play some good.
I just want you guys to know that the shot between the beginning and then this jump was like 15 minutes.
It was wild.
Yeah, we had some technical issues and.
That's it.
You went through all that.
You want to sing?
I forgot the beginning lyrics.
Sweeter than you.
Sweeter than you. Okay, that was it.
Okay.
Okay.
We gotta go to the chorus. 5, 6, 7, 8.
All my life,
Hey.
someone like you.
Hey.
I can't sing today, guys. My voice is shot. For real. You did so well.
Yeah,
I'm
good
so
job.
proud of you.
Good job. Everyone
She
give her a
actually
round of
knows
applause.
how to play piano. Everyone give her a round of
Round
applause.
of applause.
Princess actually knows how to play the piano.
All right. Let's show the way we can like put this, like connect it to your head.
I know, right? Just hit some AJ Raphael stuff.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Okay, so let's.
Do you still want the piano on your lap?
Oh no, I have arthritis.
Oh, okay. Let's move this. Okay.
Oh no, I have arthritis. Watch out, the wire's going over the drink.
Unplug this.
Yeah, unplug it. Just pull it out. Yeah, there we go. Put it to the side. Oh, I could have busted out the guitar.
You know,
Guys, this isn't high school musical. This is a podcast.
This is fun. This is really fun. You gotta
maybe
do stuff.
another time.
You gotta do stuff like this.
Another
you know what
time.
I'm saying? All right, now we're gonna wait for James to set back up. But yeah, where were we? You play 8 different instruments, and you actually do know how to play all of them, which is great.
Yeah.
And that's proof.
And that's proof.
Where were we?
So yeah, where are you from? Like, where were you born, and where are you from? Did you grow up here?
Yes, I was born in Portsmouth, Virginia. Shout out to my military dad. Yeah, and I just grew up here all my life in Virginia Beach.
What school do you go to? High school.
I went to Math and Science Academy.
Bro, are you good?
Yeah, my side is itchy, though.
You look like you're getting in there, man.
Yeah, bro. You guys see my flab?
But yes, I went to Ocean Lakes.
No
And
doubt.
then after that, I went to the Champion School.
Wow. Champion school.
Yeah, Tidewater Community College.
Oh, I thought it was actually called Champion School.
No, they
Like, yo.
call it the Champion School here.
Lit.
Why is that?
It's
Because it's
just,
community college.
dude, it's just a school that everybody just goes to, dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you good?
Dude, my eczema is killing me
Oh,
right
you
now,
got
bro.
eczema.
I got eczema.
All right, you got eczema, you got arthritis.
What do you
What you got?
He's black.
I can't say lisp.
A lisp.
Why does it always gotta be the color of my skin? Why is it? Princess, can you answer that? Princess,
Okay,
dark?
tell me this,
wait,
right?
wait,
Tell
wait,
me-
wait. I want to ask Princess a question. Okay,
Go ahead.
how dark am I to you?
Eight.
Like, can you tell the difference between like the shirt and my skin?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty.
James, I'm not gonna lie, you're really not that black, dude.
No.
Like you're just
I think
Black.
I know someone darker. Like I know someone
like
that's
there's
like
a lot of I know someone darker.
I know someone
than
that's
you
like
too.
the 80% cacao dark chocolate.
Cacao. Ooh,
Cacao dark chocolate.
that's when it starts to get healthy.
You know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
not that you're not healthy. I'm pretty sure you're healthy, but you're probably like a milk chocolate
Yeah, there you go.
with a little swirl of dark
Little
chocolate
swirl of
fudge.
Dark chocolate. Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay. You got some Hershey's on top of
making
you.
me sound all exotic. I'm like a little bit of like 70 cacao, milk chocolate, swirl of dark chocolate, sprinkles on top.
Yeah, Nigerian in there. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
So
Yes.
what is it? So coming from your origin story
I don't fucking know.
and where you're from, you're from here.
Yes, I'm from here.
How did you actually? So we've always talked about like how we met you, but from your perspective, how did you meet us? So go with James first, since you knew him first.
You wanna? Okay. I met James when he rolled up to Crucial auditions in jeans and a white shirt and a beanie.
Everyone says that you pulled up in jeans.
And I think we didn't know he was auditioning because obviously he wasn't looking the part. And he also didn't talk. He was super quiet, like he was like a fly on the wall. He was super quiet, and
Yeah.
he didn't even say anything. I want to say your audition was a mic piece. I think it was Buttons.
Yeah, it was Mike and
And
Terrence.
it was Terrence's piece. It was like two polar opposites, and like one's very like feminine, like really in there, and then there's Terrence. If you know T, it's just yeah. And I just you did it.
I tried.
You did it in jeans, and I think also during auditions back then too, after you do the piece, you actually freestyle afterwards. And I think, I don't know, it's not that I think, I know the reason why we took you because you breakdanced. And one of the
Wow.
and actually, funny story, right before your audition, we just did a performance at Peabody's at Virginia Beach. And
Shout out to B-Bodies.
and one of the reasons why we lost was because our team didn't really do freestyle. And we didn't really have any tricks. And we didn't really have any, other foundations. It was kind of embarrassing in a sense, but when you look back on it, it was a really fun experience. But it also taught us as a crew back then that, like, we really need to have variety and have other people with other talents other than just learning choreo and doing choreo. And so when you did I think you did a flip. Yes, you did. Because the moment you did a flip, all of us looked at each other like, yes,
Like he's in.
he's in.
He is in.
No worries. He'll just keep doing flips. And
I understand.
yeah, and so that's how I remember you. And then you were super quiet. And I just remember you were just standing there. And then when we told you that you're in, you just kind of was like, cool. And it was
He was like, nice.
it was a blank stare, and you just said,
Nice.
cool. And I just was like, oh gosh, like, and you just preferencing this, you're not like this. But when I first met
no.
you, I was like, is he a serial killer? Like,
Oh my god.
like, is he? Because
He gave that vibe for real?
no, because you were just so quiet, like quiet. Yeah, well, loosen the shoulders, but it was just
He wasn't that big when you first met him though.
no.
Boy, you was a stick. I
he
saw the
was
videos.
a little boy, a little lad.
Bro, hold on.
Your locks were just coming in, mama.
Yes, it was actually. You had short hair because you wore the beanie over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, that's how I remember meeting you.
So you thought I was a serial killer?
Okay, if you want to preference this, you dressed up as a serial killer for Halloween.
That is true. But
What was it?
listen,
Just
listen.
your own serial
no,
killer?
hear me out. Okay, you're right. I dress up as a serial killer. Okay,
I ain't making this up.
No, but you need the context. Okay, so what I did is I wore a black morph suit. I cut a hole.
What the fuck?
Hold on. Hear me out.
You're on some weird
Hear
shit.
me out, everyone. I wore a black morph suit. I got a Cheerio box. I cut a hole in the Cheerio box
Cereal.
to fit my head.
Killer.
Because I'm cereal. And then I had a knife. I'm a serial killer.
I ain't making this up. There's a picture surfacing in the internet.
If
You'll
I-
probably pop it up here so you can show it off.
He's gonna find it. He's gonna find
I
it.
mean, I can find it for you. But yeah,
But it was clever.
It was very clever.
At this point, you're not that intimidating. You were just a cereal. What? Do you remember
try
what
to
cereal
be.
it was?
It's
Cheerios.
Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I'll never forget. I spent a lot of time on that.
You know what's crazy though? I think Crucial just has a trend of like people who wear jeans to our auditions become artistic directors of the team because I wore jeans.
Oh, for real?
You wore
Yes, you
jeans
did.
to your.
I
Don't
wore
know what to give you a high five. There you go.
Yeah, no, I did wear jeans to my Crucial audition.
Okay.
Yeah, and because I was coming right out of church, so then I was like, I have no time to go change. So I remember wearing like it was so I was dressed up in such a churchy vibe. Like, well, I had a red sweater and then jeans and Converse, and I danced with Salim to Jalika's piece. So that was a video that I posted up like on my Instagram, and I was like, yeah, like, and everyone was like, you're wearing jeans, and I was just like, yeah, still made it though. So it's a trend.
It's a trend.
I'm trying to go back to trendsetter James.
What is that?
What
The
is?
fire when the
Oh, I
storm
thought you were talking
hits
about
you.
like me being a trendsetter.
No, I'm talking
like,
about like your era of that
He
choreography.
said you were a trendsetter.
Right, that's what I thought. But it's good to know that the only reason why I made it to Crucial is because I was a B-boy.
You did a flip.
Yeah.
No, but okay, now to today, definitely you are not just a flipper. So, you know,
He's not just a flipper.
I made it.
You made it out, bruh.
if
Mommy,
you
I
can
made
put
it.
You have
the-
more to you than you think you.
the beginning of your dance journey to now, you would think it's like two different people. Like you've grown that much.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
To the point where I get intimidated to learn from you because I already know I'll be like just lost in the sauce.
Well, I appreciate those words.
I do get lost.
I'll
in the
try to
formula.
not focus on the real reason why I joined, but I'm still appreciative. So
We
Thank
saw
you.
lots of potential in you, and clearly you shown us the potential and more. So, good
I like
job.
that.
man.
Good way to end it.
Yes,
Good
of
way to end
course.
that.
Carl, how did I meet you?
I think I reached out to you first.
You DM'd me on Instagram.
I did. Because I was lonely and I needed friends.
Yes, but also I think we just released Nate's concert video. Yes, and
very iconic video, by the way.
I think
love
he just
Nate.
came back from deployment or something, but you're looking for a dance community. I remember that's what you told me in your
Yeah, yeah.
message, and I was like, yeah, like come out to Crucial, like,
Yeah.
and I was still kind of in Crucial active, but I was also kind of inactive because I was in school as well.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that
And
time.
I just, mind you, this is one of those times where you probably shouldn't be picking up strangers from across the city, but I picked you up. I had no idea who you were, what you look like, your background or anything. I legit just drove over to Newport News. Was it Newport News?
Yeah, it was.
And I
He could have
just-
been a serial killer.
You know, yeah, honestly, yeah, he could.
But this just goes to show you how much of a great heart princess I was. Like, she really
I
just
could've
wanted
been
to help
killed.
me out.
That's true.
But she could have died, low key.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no, I picked you up, and I don't even think it was a Crucial related thing. Oh, it was my concert video.
Yes, it
that I
was. It
picked
was
you
your
up
birth.
for.
It was your birthday concert video that TJ filmed.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
and yeah, I just brought you along, and it was Brandon and Marvian, and yeah, I just knew right away that you were gonna vibe with everyone. And then I brought you back to my apartment at one point because we had another event or something too.
It was a freestyle battle.
Yes.
That was when, and that's when I first met Tamara.
Yeah.
It was just a domino thing. Like, I started meeting everyone one by one.
Yeah, I literally was just like, here you go. And you met Jasmine that night as well
I
because
did.
she was hosting
And
it.
Kyrie.
You met like practically everybody in one sitting. Yeah. And
Nobody
then-
ever gets that type of.
Yeah, and I think that's, and then from there you just continued to come and found your community. That was it.
I love that.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was just such a wholesome thing because I truly was lost. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know anyone, and so me meeting all these new people, I was like, wow, this is so different from back home. You guys are all so friendly.
Oh, and then another part of it, previously, before he even DM'd me, I used to work at Red Ribbon, and I had was she a manager, supervisor? She was one of the sorts, but she reached out to me and was like, hey, I think she called you a nephew at the time.
Yeah.
She was like, my nephew's coming from Guam. He really loves to dance. Can you please, like, take him around when he gets here? And that was well before Karl even DM'd me.
Yeah.
So it just so happened he was the nephew that she mentioned. And I haven't spoken to this person.
Shout out Auntie May.
Auntie May, yes. I haven't spoken to her
Thank you.
in like a year or two when she sent me that. And it was crazy because when we were in the car driving, because from Newport News all the way to Virginia Beach is a hike, so
We had time to
talk. And it was crazy because he was talking to me about this auntie,
Okay.
and I was like, wait, what? And he was like, yeah, my auntie is out here, and she reached out to some girl, and I was like, wait. And he keeps going and going, and I was like, Auntie May? And he goes, Auntie May? I was like, oh, and mind you, we are driving, and I'm like, and we're just looking at each other, like, that's you! And he's like, that's you! And I was like, oh shit, I'm driving. Like,
It was just meant to be.
yeah, it was like one of those surreal, like, whoa moments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely, I think it was like God did for sure.
Yeah.
Like we were all just supposed to be here. And I'm super grateful and super like happy that I was able to be a part of the community. And it was just such an innocent thing.
Yeah.
Especially when I first met Marvian and Brandon. No shame. Just like, oh my gosh, hi, how are you? And then Brandon was like, go to crucial practice. I pulled up to crucial practice, and then
The rest is history.
The rest is freaking history.
And now we're all sitting on a couch.
And now we're all here.
And now we're all here. I feel like everything that we do within our podcast is just always like a full circle moment. Like with either like Jalika or especially Jasmine, for example, because she used to be like the judge of that one freestyle battle, and then when she came back around, it's like, you didn't even know me, and now look at us. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of years down the line, and I just feel super blessed to have all of y'all into my lives.
It's crazy how it happens.
How did you get into Crucial actually? I want to know that story.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Let's
wasn't
know
there for
about
that.
you.
Yeah, how did that
Because
happen?
it was way before me and James. So
Yeah.
let's.
So one of the OGs, Fred, Mayor, and Kim, and Mike, and actually a lot of the old heads like Alex and Shirley, Hannah, they were holding auditions, and Crucial, and I don't know if you are familiar with Kodachrome, which was a big dance community back in the day, and I was a high school dance person, so I was more like a cheerleader type person, but I did dance, and Fred was always like, he's my bigger brother figure, and he was always like dancing and doing all these things. He worked at Busch Gardens at one point, and I was like, I want to dance because you're dancing, and it's more than just like school dancing. Like it's like legit like hip hop dancing and all this other crazy. And there's this big community, and I just remembered I would tag along with him because I didn't know how to drive at the time, and I would literally go with him, and it would just be like all these different people dancing. Like it was like one of those like weird like Candyland moments where you're just like, whoa. And yeah, it was so new. Like all these different styles of dances too. Like I didn't know anything. I mean, it was just, and then just the way that the community was back then too. It was just so like you wanted to be in that community. Like it was like legit like VIP status, and everybody knew everybody. And it was such like one of those things where you were like, oh yeah, I want to do that. And so I was still in high school at the time, and I am a year ahead of Tamara. So like I'm telling her about all these things, and we are in the school that I was in. It was just kind of like you just strictly danced within that school, but also most of the kids probably were in like studio or something, and I never grew up in the studio. So I was never technical and stuff like that. I learned just off of like watching things on YouTube or just dancing with whoever I was with. Like I never had professional training.
Yep.
So all the choreo I had was just made up in my head. But you can tell it was kind of like very cheerleader like or like just high school.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Although we thought we were the shit. But, you know, that's how it is in high school. And I went to my first, I guess like, what was it, Kodachrome? Or no, it was Prelude.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are really enjoying this episode. We just wanted to interrupt this episode so that we can talk about our partnership with WHYNOTOKAZE.
So WHYNOTOKAZE is actually a high-quality gym apparel brand, and their main mission is to be the best version of yourself through how anime made us feel. And if you go on WHYNOTOKAZE's site right now, you can actually get 15% off their merch. So this is what I'm wearing right now. This is their WHYNOTOKAZE shirt. It is amazing. I love how it's an oversized tee. So I didn't have to get like a super large shirt. It was a medium. And if you guys see it, looks kind of dope. I'm going to turn right here real quick just so you guys can see the back. Stop. Anyway, yes, this is WHYNOTOKAZE's shirt, and it is amazing. We love the way that it feels. James is on the way right now, so if you go on their site and type in "why not WHYNOTOKAZE" at checkout, you actually get 15% off your purchase. So don't miss out on it. We're gonna be part of this for a while, and we are just so excited to be a part of their journey. So we thank you guys so much.
So if you love anime, you love working out, whether that be One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach, whatever, Jujutsu Kaisen, make sure that you hop on this brand and support it. Thank you guys so much. Remember to use our code WHYNOTOKAZE so then you can get 50% off your purchase. And back to the episode.
Yeah.
They were performing or competing in Prelude, and they did the Grease set. And I was behind the scenes. I was like that little sister that was just holding everybody's stuff and just sitting there, and I don't really know what's going on, but like just watching them dance, I was like, wow, like that is cool. And then watching all the other teams like Bam Boom, Kamikaze, I just can't, Culture Shock was there too, like all of them. It was just so crazy that this is another world outside of high school.
Yeah.
It was like one of those eye-opening moments where you're like, oh, this is the adult world. Yeah. And so after that, fast forward, they had auditions, and I brought Tamara and my other friend Diane from school. And, you know, I think at this point, Tamara was just in her first year of college, and I was in like going to my second year. And I literally just was there, and Shirley taught, and I think Alex Lee taught or something like that. But I wasn't going to audition. I actually was gonna pack up my little stuff and then sneak on out. Mama Kim, she needs to be on here too.
I know.
We're definitely planning on it.
But
her peer pressure is insane.
yes, I think she peer pressured you too.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna audition.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you came in jeans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, bro, you came in jeans. You definitely weren't gonna be auditioning.
I think you came to support Val.
Exactly.
Yeah. He came to support someone else, and he ended up getting on the team.
That's how everyone gets into the team, though. I feel like during my year, who was it? I think it might have been Salim. I don't know if Salim was trying to audition.
All I know is that every year after that, we always had to like peer pressure
And
and
someone into
it
the
worked.
team.
Well,
It works,
Kim
dude.
just slapped a number on me. I think it was number 6.
Say, yo,
Yeah.
get in there, buddy.
She pinned it on me, and it was me, Terrence, and Johnny and JoJo. We were all on the team, and Mimi. We were all on the team together at the same time. But yeah, me dancing along Terrence, like that was nerve-wracking. I don't even think I was even nervous about other people. I was nervous dancing next to Terrence.
I get that.
Because, you know, big, tall guy literally is a superstar, and I was just like, me against him? I don't know. But I made it, and after that night, I had no idea what I did. Like, I didn't even know what this entailed. I was like, I made a team.
Starstruck with the fact that she made Crucial.
Well, I didn't really know what it entailed. And I literally, after that, they were like, okay, practice is this time. I go there, and it's a full-on set because we're performing literally in a few days.
Oh
and I was
my
like,
gosh.
oh.
You were already there.
Yeah, so I had to, like, and I felt intimidated, too, because I was deemed, like, their little sister. So I felt like I had a lot to prove because, I mean, here I am, and now I'm an adult now, so here it goes. And yeah, Was I performing a lot with them? I would say yes and no, because I think I was one of those people they would fill in and then do the duck run off stage multiple times.
Yo, I know that feeling of like having to just be the guy that's there, but then you're just to fill the space to get out.
You literally do like 4 steps and then you
It could be like 4 freezes and then run.
But you
Like,
know
bro,
what?
that's what it was, dog.
But I think that's fine, especially if you're still trying to get into performing.
Yeah,
I mean, but for you, you
But
know,
I was always a performer,
Yeah,
and
you
I
were
always
always a performer.
performed, but
I'm center.
it literally was one of those eye-opening moments too, because I was so used to always being like in every piece, or like, you know, being towards the front. I think that's just what you do when you're younger, but when you're in a team like that, it teaches you like different dynamics of like, nope, you're actually going to be in the back, and nope, you're not doing the whole thing, you're just doing like 4 counts of it.
Humbles you, dog.
It does, because
Humbles you
after
for real.
that I wanted to be in every single piece, so
Yeah.
I practice every freaking day.
But it pushes you, right?
It does.
It's like, how come I can't be in that same spot that he is? But I just gotta prove to myself, and I
Yeah.
gotta prove to them that I can.
But
yeah.
looking back on those videos too, I was like, yeah, I was a different dancer from high school up until then. Like, it taught me the difference between the 2 different worlds.
Yeah,
It was actually pretty interesting.
that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool, bro.
But yeah, that's how I got into it. And then, yeah, the rest was history from there too. I was
That
on
is
it
so
from
sick.
2013 until I went to radiology school, which was like 2016, 2017. And then I was kind of like in and out.
Yeah, and
Oh.
then you were also the exec, right? Mm-hmm. Why is that funny?
Well, that's funny.
Why was that funny?
Uh-oh.
You know.
Who was your AD while you were an exec?
Was it Marbian?
Marbian as an AD is sick.
I have no idea. I think
I
it
think
maybe
it
was
kind of
Marvin.
changed. I think at one point it was Brandon, and then it was Marbian,
Mm.
and then it was you. Yeah. I
I
don't
don't
remember.
know. I don't remember
Wow.
either.
Yeah.
That is sick though, bro. So what was like your favorite crucial moment?
When we when we placed 3rd for Prelude,
Were you there?
because it was the robot set.
Oh, I remember watching that. That was sick, dude.
And I think that was a time when Crucial, we would be practicing up to until like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of us had work or school the next day.
Yeah.
And it got to the point we were so delirious, especially James. Because
How?
there was a time in practice, he was teaching us a tutting series. And
Oh, so that was your. Why that? Why that?
because look,
I
you
didn't
know
know that's
how,
what we were talking about today. Okay.
you know, because you know how you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You go back up to 1,
To go back to 1.
or you do 1E and a 2E.
Yeah.
He went all the way to 19, bro.
How does one go all the way up to 19, bro?
No, I think it was actually 21. I think it kept going. It went past 8. And
One did not do
mind
dancer
you-
counts, bro.
Mind you, we're in practice and we're like 9, 10.
Okay.
And he just kept going. And at one point, we were like, when is he going to stop?
All right, listen.
Bro was ready to go to 100
on.
for real.
Hold on, okay. Give me a moment to redeem myself. I feel like I always have to prove myself on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? The serial killer thing. Now let me discuss the whole accounting thing, okay?
21?
Crucial.
No, seriously. He stopped at 21. He goes, and what?
Listen. Everyone, shut the fuck up. Listen, Crucial. Hey, listen. Crucial was my very first official dance group. I didn't know anything about dance. I came to the workshop with jeans and a plaid shirt. Like I knew nothing about. Yo, shut the fuck up. Listen, I knew. I'm speaking to everyone who still remembers this. Okay, Crucial. That was my first time ever
Clip this.
being a part of any sort of dance. Anything. Okay, so counting. I'm sorry, I didn't know how to count. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that we stop at 8 and go back to 1. So I still remember, like, I'm like haunted by the memory of it so much that I know exactly what the tutting concept was. Look, it was.
Oh.
Look, these are the exact steps. Okay, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then something like this. But
Yes, it was. And that's when you went back to 1 because you did 19 and 1. And we're like, you just lost.
And one.
but you know what?
Reset.
You
One.
know what? You know what? But we got third.
But we got
But we
it because
got
if you
third.
look back on the camera,
Third.
everyone got it because I think it was just so memorable.
Hey,
you
what's
know?
step 18 again? what's step 15?
And I think that set too, it really pushed us, past the uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of nights where, you know, when you're working with a big team like that, especially at that time when we had like a lot of people and we were all in different parts of our like careers and our lives, like some of us were still in school, some of us were like well into our jobs already.
Yeah.
Just working with that dynamic too, it's a lot of emotions and it really tests your friendships with everybody. You know, like when you snap at people or like, you
okay.
you
So
get delirious.
it was that type of like, if we all
Yeah.
were stressed.
But it was also like tough love.
yeah, for
Because
sure.
at the end of the
Always,
day,
always.
like, you know, no matter if people had attitudes or snapped at each other at practice, we literally rolled up to practice the next day, like, hey, what's
Oh,
up?
yo, what's up,
You know,
man?
it's
You finally got that part down. You finally got that part down. Hey.
Hey.
yeah.
Still in the back. I think my mic is messing up.
Turn it. Is it on?
Yeah.
Hello?
Maybe it's not plugged in. It's not turned on.
Oh, yeah.
It is plugged in. None of our lights are on.
Hello. Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
The light doesn't
okay.
have to be on. It's like it's working.
Sumimasen.
Sumimasen. Okay. But yeah. That was a tough set. I remember
Yeah.
watching it whenever we did our what is it? We had like a crucial Christmas party and it was like right when we made and we had to do like this crucial history thing.
Oh,
And
boy.
we had to watch all these performances going down the line of like when did Crucial place for Prelude? And it was
Yeah.
like, oh, it was that set. And then but the thing was it was like copyright issues. I forgot. It was like there was like copyright issues on like YouTube. That's why we couldn't watch it. But there was an actual video that someone recorded that we were able to watch, and I was like, damn, that shit is crazy. Like y'all really pulled that off.
with my 21 counts.
With your
So-
21.
The other most memorable one would be the black and gold set because we also placed second, I believe, during
Wow.
that one. And that was my first year on Crucial.
Damn,
That's pretty wild.
Y'all was placing Prelude, bruh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And because I know that we were trying to do Prelude, but I think they had to stop it due to COVID. Yeah, so that's why Prelude just wasn't a thing at that point. It just recently came back, and I forgot who placed. It was either. You're right there, brother,
21.
Mr. 21.
My mic is off.
Huh?
And now it's on. I'm not sure what's
And now it's
causing
on.
the.
Just don't move.
Just talk.
But yeah, we had to watch all these crucial videos like going down the line. And it was like, bro, this is what we're a part of now. You know what I mean? It's like there's just so much history like going back and just rewatching all of them. And I'm just like, it really makes you feel like you're a part of something bigger, honestly. Like Crucial is such a compared to because you know all the teams know each other, right? Whenever you go to like Coalescence or like Momentum or something, it's like they're all within like that same area. We're the ones that are like far, right? So us being all the way in Virginia Beach, we got to make that 6-hour drive all the way to like Cole, or like not Cole, but like if we were to go to Momentum, like 6 hours, and then Cole's like what 2 hours?
4.
Is it 4?
It's in Harrisonburg.
Oh my
So like
gosh, it is 4.
3.5, almost 4.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're just like the ones that they don't really see a lot. And then everybody just gets so surprised when they see us. And it's like,
It
you know.
used to not be like that. Yeah. It's changed definitely after COVID. I think a lot of things changed after COVID,
Yeah.
not just with the dance, but just the world in general.
yeah.
But before that, there was, like I mentioned earlier, Kodachrome. Kodachrome was this big dance community that I felt like it really brought all the teams together, even ones that are not in the DMV, like
Wow.
North Carolina, not North Carolina, but like Philly too, because we have
Yeah.
also had people in Philly. Just a whole bunch. Like the community was so much tighter back then too, and with Kodachrome, they hosted workshops at every college area, and it was like something you looked forward to every month to go. And I literally would save my money.
Oh, this was all the time.
Every
Damn.
month. I would literally save my money to go out for that weekend. And that would kind of make me feel like I was at different colleges every time.
Yeah.
You know, I was stuck
Okay.
at community college, but
She went to champion school.
I went to the champion school. But yeah, no, that was my way of experiencing college, was to also go and visit other people's colleges for that weekend.
Yeah.
And, you know, you meet a lot of people. And that's why whenever we went to competitions or went to workshops or went to whatever it was dance related, everybody like knew everybody.
Yeah.
And that's when it was kind of cool, because you were like, oh, I get to see this person or that person. And like,
Yeah.
it was just a different kind of community. Not saying that it's anything worse now, but I'm just saying it was a lot tighter back then.
So I was gonna ask you this, and this is one of the questions that I wanted to ask. So, like, from your perspective, and we've asked this question before, like how crazy has been the change from the community that you stepped into compared to the community now?
The biggest change that I've seen is the amount of people showing up to classes that people host.
Okay.
Okay.
Workshops that people host. And I say that because, one, we live in a different time too, where things are a little bit different in life. Most of these workshops too, most people have to pay more than what we paid before.
Facts.
I think back then classes were like $5, 10 maybe, if it was like someone like
Yeah,
really
someone
up there,
local.
you know.
Crucial classes are still $5 though, I think.
Crucial used to be free.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I
you
remember
know,
they were,
What are we doing?
they were free, and then they were like $1.
$1,
Yeah.
then 5,
And they were
then
5.
10. You know, like it
Dang.
just grew up. But I think also too, back then there was just more accessibility to certain things, and like the drive and the passion to travel and learn all these things was so high within everybody, not just someone that was trying just to pursue dance to pursue it as a career. Even those that didn't want to pursue dance and knew they weren't going to do it, they were still motivated to go, like myself. Like I knew I wasn't going to do dance professionally, but I knew that I wanted to continue to go, and not just to hang out and see people, but also learn from people. And I think that's the biggest change now, is that you don't see that drive or that motivation or that community that, like, Crucial used to literally carpool and drive, I think, almost every other weekend to whatever workshop was happening,
Yeah.
you know, and that was kind of a priority for a lot of people, but also was like an outlet.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's like people factor in like money to get there, money to pay for their lodging, gas, who's gonna drive, how long are they gonna drive. You know,
Factsy.
it's stuff like that now that didn't seem as important back in the day, that is now in the forefront of a lot of people's minds, which hinders them to go.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, who's teaching? And again, some people don't even know who these people are anymore, and so they
Yeah.
are not motivated to go because they don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
And not to, you know, bash on anyone, but sometimes you really just don't know what their background is or what they're gonna teach or what their style is, and sometimes you show up and it's not what you expected.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
sometimes you show up and it's a great class, you know, but that goes back down to people just teaching and charging people with no experience. And that's something that I've noticed too, is like, and I can't honestly speak on that because I've taught classes too, and I'm not any type of experience as well, but I also preference that when I do teach a class, saying that I'm not a professional person. Not you or me.
Bro, I think you just gotta untangle all them. That thing look like a spider web right now, my boy. Sorry guys if you're hearing this.
hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, then it's the mic.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, and then you just
And now you
unplug
just
the
unplug the whole, like, all of our audio now is gone. There we go. You might have to change the XLR cable.
Yeah, don't we have another one?
Okay, so now it's just me and Princess. So I was gonna ask you this, right? So within the community, do you think where it comes from too is that dance is becoming like a little too? It's. Do you think it's just becoming too much of like a social media thing rather than like an actual art form?
Oh yeah.
Because I feel
Yeah.
like the reason why everyone appreciated it so much back then was because we didn't do it for the cameras. You know what I mean? It was
Oh
just
no,
how
you
we
did it just to express yourself. You did
Yeah.
it just to showcase your art and to share with other. And I mean, people still are doing that, but it's different because I feel like people are, like you said, are doing it for the camera, for the likes, for the views, for the popularity trends. Like, if you, one time, I'm not gonna say when, but one time I went to the club recently, and I don't go out anymore. I'm a grandma, so I just stay home. But I went out, right? And it was funny to watch people at the club, not just like dance, like, you know, regular dance, do TikTok dances when songs come up. And I'm just like, you know, it's like,
Like, where
it's
the-
interesting. Yeah, where are the regular grooves at? Like, where's like the not so you think, it's step up dances where you're like, you just see people
Oh,
you know,
girl.
going off. It's like,
Girl.
it was cute to watch these girls do the TikTok dance, but because, you know, they do it in a group. I mean, granted,
Yeah.
like, it gets everybody to go do it at the same time, so
Yeah.
everyone's doing it. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah.
I just feel like I just don't want people to, because I feel like dance has really touched a lot of our like you said, it was like how it came for you was that you were just a kid and then just stepping into this thing and watching all these big kids do it. It was like it basically changed your life.
It was
You know what I
also
mean?
an outlet for me, like, and especially when I
sure.
was going through dark moments in my life.
Yeah.
You want to test?
Are you good?
Testing. Hello.
Is your mic on?
Am I back?
I don't know.
Back.
Is it on?
Are you coming back?
It should be back.
Turn your volume
But
up.
is it on?
My volume.
Now talk, James. No, that doesn't work.
Oh yeah, this is a lot better.
Oh wow,
Okay. I don't know what you're doing there, dog, but it's working.
he's twisting.
He's twisted and oh wait, it's not as loud anymore. Hold on. Wait, what did you do before?
Turned it to the right, so now you're turning it to the left.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn it to the left. Hello.
Now you're unscrewing it, so you
Wait,
gotta
what,
turn
Carl,
it to the
what
right.
did you do?
I don't know.
Hello. All right, cool. Yeah, there you go.
No, you're good.
Awesome.
We actually finished it.
Finessed?
Fix and finished is the same. I used it as the same word, so I said finished.
Fixed.
Whatever. Okay, cool. Well, we're back. Sorry, we had a little bit of technical difficulty. We're having a lot of technical difficulties today, but we did talk about this to where it was like, I definitely pray and hope that it also starts with us too. What I feel like is that we need to make sure that we express our dance to others and like why we do it, rather than like, you guys see it on the screen all the time and it looks so cool and it makes you famous if you do it, when we didn't care about being famous. You know what I mean? Like, we just really just wanted to be around a group of people that probably looked just as stupid as we were, but we were having the time of our freaking lives. You know what I mean? So that's why I asked you that question. I think,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people are just using it now as like it's such a cool thing to do now.
Well, I mean, I think dance has definitely changed over the years, in a good way and in a bad way. You know, like when I first started dancing, a lot of us, we started getting into dance mainly because of TV shows that we watched, like
ABDC.
So You
ABDC.
Can Dance, ABDC,
Step Up.
You
Oh
know,
my
Step
gosh.
Up. You know, we had like, that's where we got kind of like our inspiration from, and then from
Yeah.
there we had people who did those shows, and then they blow up, and we kind of like, you know, followed them.
Yeah.
Now I think that dance is so, it's changed from, you know, what it used to be to, like you guys mentioned, TikToks. You know, like for
Yeah,
example, a TikTok dancer can do the simplest thing and then get, you know, 10 million views, versus a dancer who's actually professional can go full out, go crazy, go
Oh,
sicko
dude.
mode, and then get only maybe a couple hundred, maybe a couple thousand. So for me, I think it's just like what's trendy. You know, back then it was really an art form. I'm not saying that it's not an art form anymore, but it's not as much as an art form as it was. And now it's really just about following the trends.
We also think about it, we are in the time of technology. So now everything is technology based, and now everything is like what looks good on the screen, what is more accessible, tangible. Yeah, and sometimes you gotta understand like everything is at your fingertips versus how back then we had to physically go places.
Yeah.
And I think that's another thing that plays into the factor of the reason why people don't go is because they can just learn things online, learn things from your living room.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's what they did during COVID. There was classes that were taught via Zoom, webcam, whatever it is, and that's what they just adapted to now. It's kind of sad, but at the same time, it's like, well, that's where you can definitely tell like the turn of times of like how things have evolved over time.
Facts.
And I think that's something that I feel like in my generation we hold on to is the past, because we're so used to how things used to be. And not just my generation, but anyone older than me too, like they're trying to adapt and adjust to the new technology nowadays. Now you have AI that can literally make up choreo for you. You don't even know, like you can learn from
I feel
AI.
like it can do that.
Yeah, like
It definitely can.
and it's stuff like that where I feel like that's where the difference is between the two, is that you have a generation that the upcoming generation now is so technology based that they just function off that way.
Yeah.
And then you have our generation that's kind of like in the middle, in the bridge. So we kind of have the old school way, but then we kind of have the new school way.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to mesh together because you're trying to kind of preserve both. Like, I know I'm still trying to preserve some things from the past and bring it back forward, but sometimes things just stay in the past.
And that's okay.
Fair.
It's okay.
All right. Well, we are kind of getting to our 45-minute mark, and I wanted to end this off with some lightning questions.
Oh my gosh.
Lightning
get
round
it.
questions, and how it usually works is that I'll say a set of questions, but James will always have the last question. So make sure to be hearing for that. But I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Don't need to think about it. And please let me know what your answers are. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right.
All right. Round one. Texting or talking?
Talking.
Okay, what's your favorite day of the week?
Wednesday.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's halfway. It can either be the start or the end or the middle of your week.
Fair. Fair.
How can it be the start?
Because if you're working, like in my job field, if you're working like
312s or something?
Yeah, 312s. It'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and that'd be your start
That'd
and
be
your
your
end.
week.
Interesting.
And then you're off that weekend. And
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Or
my
it could
boy.
be the end of your week, because what if you did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? That'll be your Friday.
Fair.
Or if you worked Monday through Friday, like me. I work every day, but yeah.
She be grinding, bro. All right, what's your favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
How long does it take for you to get ready?
It depends.
I feel like everyone says that.
It depends. Okay, what if it's just another regular day?
How long did it take you to get ready to come here?
I got ready when I got here.
Facts, she did. She actually did.
That's not a bad answer.
But I did pull up at 1:20 like I was supposed to.
That's true.
She did.
So
Right on time. All
Yeah.
right. Would you rather have invisibility or super strength?
invisibility.
Nice. I would do the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. What's your favorite junk food?
Junk food?
Yeah.
Rocky Road ice cream.
Boy,
I just had some.
So you just had some? You didn't share.
Let me preference, because I know my trainer's probably going to watch this. I measured it.
You have like a food scale?
I do. Yes.
Fun. All right.
I
Yeah,
have to
one.
be careful because I know he watches things, and I'm like, oh man. Or if I'm in the background
On
of
some
someone's
strict.
Yeah, but if I'm in the background of someone's video and he sees that I'm in there and he sees the food in front of me, he gonna ask me, and I'm like, damn.
Man, just
This bitch is a spy.
trying to hide. You gotta.
All right. Who is your first celebrity crush?
Okay, funny story. I don't think I had one. Because I wasn't familiar with celebrities growing up. I was very sheltered growing up.
Oh, okay.
I lived under a rock.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair. I feel like that's a good thing. What was your if you weren't as sheltered, what was your favorite childhood TV show?
Oh gosh. Lizzie McGuire.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Favorite season?
Fall.
Bet.
Okay. What was your last Halloween costume?
Filipino flag.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember that. That's why I asked it. Put a picture of her costume right here with the Filipino theme song.
You know what's funny? I never really dress up for Halloween because I'm always working.
But why that one?
That was the quickest one I could find. Why I have it laying out there? It's because I had to dress up as the flag so many times. I did Miss Philippines, the pageant.
Oh,
And
facts.
so I would always have to perform. And one of the things I had to perform to was like a Filipino song. And then I had to wear the flag and represent the Philippines and do all
That's
these
so
lyrical
funny
things.
though,
And
bro.
it was just sitting in the storage.
And you just whipped it out and just
And
on
then-
the flag. Wasn't Kyle the pole?
Yes, he was wearing all black.
He was the pole.
He wore all black. Yeah. He just
Hey,
stood there.
hey, respect. Hey, flag can't wave without the pole.
Pole.
So
Can't fly.
thank you
All
for
right,
your service.
what do you think is the best age?
Best age?
Yeah,
Probably 45.
45.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
I would like to know why.
yeah,
So your 20s, you're learning about yourself.
Okay.
Then your 30s is to basically make up for your 20s because of all the shitty things you did in your 20s. So your 30s, you're living out what your 20s is supposed to be. And then your 40s is kind of like you're living out your 30s, which is supposed to be an ideal life because you're supposed to at least be in this comfort of kind of having your shit together, kind of not, but you're okay that you're not having your shit together. And then you're also like, you're almost 50, so you're almost half of 100, and most people don't make it to 100. So it's like a sweet spot, like,
fair,
yeah.
fair.
That's an interesting perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Because then
last,
when you're 50, then it's like, okay, you reach that,
like I'm here.
you reach that golden age where you're like, all right, I made it to half 100. From here on out, it's whatever God's going to let you do. Whether you live up to 100 or live the next day.
And when you're 60, you can start taking advantage of your 401k.
Yep.
Yeah.
And your retirement and, Social Security. And,
Which is a scam, but we won't go
and
into
then
it.
also, like, when you reach 60, you hopefully have some grandkids or people, like you have the little ones, and then you can talk about what we talked about today.
And start a
Facts.
podcast.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then last question: what is your favorite number? Last question for me.
Oh, what a favorite number. I guess 8?
Oh my gosh, me too.
Oh, Infinity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like 88. I don't know why. I like 88, not just 8. Like
88.
88. Yeah, that's my number.
Do you know 88 Rising?
Yep.
Okay.
It's like an Asian like YouTube like community.
Yeah.
That's where like Nikki posts her music videos and like Rich Brian. You ever watched it?
I live under a rock.
I gotta show you. Okay, I'll show you. Okay,
I'm gonna
and
start
then
calling you Patrick. All right, Patrick Star.
all right, Mr. 21.
21.
21.
Oh yeah. 21. For some reason, I was like, all right, Mr. 21 Savage. Like, you think I'm a savage? All right, I'll take it. All right, Princess. So I'm gonna
What's
ask
up?
you a very serious question. Okay.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm gonna ask you?
No,
Okay. Do you like chicken wings?
I do.
Okay.
Flats.
What is superior?
Okay. Was that too easy of a question? I feel like I was on Family Feud.
And guys, that's the end of the episode.
Was that the
So-
question?
Yeah.
And this is why we love Princess to death.
Flats.
my question was, what is superior, flats or drums?
Flats.
Flats.
Do
That
I
is-
like eating them? No.
Huh?
What, yo, what?
Wait. Huh?
That just brought back this.
Okay, hold on.
Ear,
Wait, hold on.
ear.
Wait.
Let me preference this by saying, because I like flats because I feel like there's more of an equal circumference of meat.
Fair.
Because with drumsticks, you have just on
like-
one side.
Yeah.
But also with flats, there's more work that you have to put in. You have to twist it, then you gotta take it out. Or people have some tricks, or it's just
I just.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
but-
if you got it, you got it. Gonna-
But also, let me preference this by saying, when I was growing up, I was taught to use fork and spoons with everything. So it was easier to peel it off a drumstick. But for flats, I was like, dang, I gotta dig in there. And I just would not eat it. Like, my dad taught us how to eat shrimp, like peel shrimp with fork and spoons, peel chicken, peel everything with fork and spoons.
Fork and spoon is the way. Man.
Yeah, so do I like eating them? If someone preps it for me, I'll eat it. But if we're ordering, I would prefer to order the flats because I feel like there's more meat to it than drumsticks.
That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah. That's
Well-
my explanation. I don't eat it.
It's pretty
but
valid.
I'll
It's
eat
valid.
it.
No, she's she at the end of the day she said flats.
That's
At
all
the
that
end of the day.
matters.
All right. Well, I mean, other than that, thank you guys so much for tuning into the episode. We are. I'm actually really happy that Princess is finally on here, bro. Like, I've been wanting her to be on this thing for the longest
So I
time.
can collect my
And
50
she's-
cents.
And she's like our number one fan. Like, every time we're posting it up, she's always like, well, watching the uncles today. Like, and it's like with the little doggy.
Oh yeah, my
At
dog
the-
watches too.
Oh,
At
yeah,
the,
man.
At the end of the year, we have to send you a check.
Yeah, we have to send her a check at the end of the year because of this.
Oh, yeah.
All $9 of it.
Which hopefully we can just use from the funds that we get from you guys purchasing Okaze merch and also Whole Strength merch.
Okaze merch and also Whole Strength merch. Please go check out our sites. It's going to be in our bio. Please, and like, comment, subscribe on our videos. We really appreciate all the
It's
love
gonna
that we
be
get
up
from
here
you
too.
guys. It's right in front, down there. Actually just
No, I'm not gonna do that. That's too much work. All that too much work.
see.
Here,
This is why.
put it over here, drag it down here, throw it across the screen. That's all. Okay.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next episode. So we're gonna hit a yurt.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
You already know that.
You already know
Yeah,
what
I
it is.
see
Okay,
it
ready?
every episode.
And 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Good night, everybody.
I think your mic died.
Yeah, your mic died.
I turned off as soon as I said that.
Oh, he said good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you for coming by, Princess.
Thank you. So much fun.